Hi guys, it's me, Gwenny, back with another video. So this video is going to be my last regular video for the month of September. I cannot believe next week is going to be October. So this is going to be my July to September book haul. So I haven't bought that many books for this 3 months, the last 3 months, I think. I bought more books in the past 2 quarters. So but these are the books that I got, physical books, and then I'll talk about the Audible books that I did buy, but I don't have pictures for those, so it's just gonna be like I'm just gonna say the title. But anyways, so I got these books. This pile is from Dollar Tree. My local library is the one on top, and then the 3 are from Target. So those are the books that I got for the months of July, August, and September. So if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Gwenny, also known as K-Anything Fangirl, and I'm a sticker addict, washi tape addict, stationery addict, K-pop, drama fan, Asian drama fan, a bookworm, a gamer of sorts, a collector, actually more of a hoarder, and welcome to my channel. So it's gonna be a break from the regular haul videos. Haul videos are gonna come back next week, but this is going to be my last regularly scheduled video for September, and then I'm gonna have one more video for September that's gonna come out on Monday, which is gonna be the special video for the month. So far I'm doing okay with having my regular scheduled videos that drop on Sundays, and one bonus video per month. Hopefully I can keep on it until the very end of the year, and then we'll see what we're gonna do with next year. So anyways, without further ado, I will see you in the next clip. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna talk about are the books that I got from Target. So I got 3 books because I think when I bought these, Target was having like a buy 2 get 1 free book sale. So I got these 3 books. So we'll talk about the first one. So the first one is this book by Ali Hazelwood, and it's called Bride. And I've seen this talk about, and I think what do you call this? There's been like sort of like a mixed review about this book. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like starting to take this sticker off. It's driving. I should have done this before I started the camera, but anyways, so I've seen this one, and I think there's been mixed reviews, but I really want to try and read it. I've read 1 book by Ali Hazelwood so far for my book club. I think it was Love Theoretically. So I thought this would be a good book. I've been trying to look for a good werewolf type book, and this one is actually werewolf in about a werewolf in a vampire book. So I thought this would be good. So this is the book cover. It's really pretty. It's got some shiny elements to it. So this is by Ali Hazelwood, and this is the blurb on the back. So we can read the blurb in the back. It says, a vampire bride and an alpha werewolf form a dangerous alliance in this enthralling new paranormal romance. Misery Lark, a daughter of a powerful vampire councilman, is an outcast. Her days of living anonymously among the humans are over. She has been called upon to uphold an alliance between the vampires and their mortal enemies, the Wares. Wares are ruthless and unpredictable, and their alpha, Lo Morland, is no exception. He rules his pack with absolute authority, but not without justice or feeling. It's clear from the way he tracks Misery's every movement that he doesn't trust her, if only he knew how right he was. Misery has her own reasons to agree to this marriage of convenience, reasons that have nothing to do with politics or alliances, and everything to do with the only thing she's ever cared about, and she is willing to do whatever it takes to get back what's hers. So I want to see how this works, how this one is. Love Theoretically, it was sort of like okay for me, but they said that wasn't her best book. And like I said, this one has like mixed reviews and stuff like that. So I want to try and see if I can read this for October. It's kind of like maybe sort of spooky read. So that was the first book we have. The next book we have is The Nanny by Lana Ferguson. It says, when the one that got away is closer than you think. I've seen this one, and I was like, okay, it seems, what do you call this? It seems interesting. And then, I didn't buy it. And then I saw someone else post about it, and I'm like, let me see how it is. But, this one, it says, a woman discovers the father of the child she is nannying may be her biggest only fan in the steamy contemporary romance by Lana Ferguson. Suddenly unemployed and on the brink of eviction, Cassie Evans is left with two choices: get a new job and fast, or fire up her long untouched OnlyFans account. But the job market is terrible, and as for OnlyFans, well, there are reasons she can't go back. Just when all hope seems lost, an ad for a live-in nanny position appears to be the solution to all her problems. It's almost too perfect, until she meets her would-be employer. Aidan Reed, executive chef and DILF extraordinaire, is far from the stuffy single dad Cassie was imagining. He shocks her when he tells her she's the most qualified applicant he's met in weeks, and practically begs her to take the job. The idea of living under the same roof as Aidan, with his hands that make her hindbrain howl and eyes that scream sex, feels dangerous, but with no other option, she decides to stay with him and his adorably tenacious daughter Sophie. Cassie soon discovers that Aidan is not a stranger at all, but instead someone who is very familiar with her, or at least her body. Given that he doesn't remember her, Cassie is faced with an impossible situation. As their relationship heats to temperatures hotter than those reached in the kitchen Aidan has ever worked in, Cassie struggles with telling Aidan the truth, and the more terrifying possibility, losing the best chance at happiness she's ever had. So, I've heard of somebody read this one, so I want to see if it's any good. So that one is The Nanny by Lana Ferguson. And then the next one that I have is Susan Mallory. So if you've watched my book haul videos before, Susan Mallory is one of my kind of like auto-buy authors. If I see a book of hers, I automatically buy it. So this one is For the Love of Summer. And I'm not going to pick the sticker this time. I didn't pick the sticker in the other ones. I'll do that off camera. But anyways, this one says, from the number one New York Times best-selling author Susan Mallory comes with an unforgettable tale about finding friendship with the unlikeliest person. As the owner of Twisted, Seattle's best salons, Erica knows that the sharpest cuts come from the people we love. She's terrified that she's losing her teen daughter Summer to her other family, especially to her stepmom Allison. All it takes to blow up Allison's happy life is one collect call from prison. Her beloved husband Peter has been arrested, leaving Allison pregnant, broke, and scared and alone with the toddler. But when her stepdaughter ferrets out the truth, the teen rushes to the last person Allison wants to ask for help, her husband's battle-axe ex. Erica would do anything for Summer, even take in the woman her daughter loves like a second mom. Allison feels intimidated by Erica, a woman who would never let herself become so dependent on a man, but the more time they spend together, the more Allison realizes what Erica truly needs is a friend. Can the two women who married the same man move beyond their complicated past and rethink what it means to be family? So this one, it's an interesting read too. I'm actually way behind on reading some of her books, but I had to get this one when I saw it on the store. So those are the books that I got from Target. And then I have this book that I got from the library. So this one is another Ali Hazelwood book, and one of the ladies from my book club said that this one was actually a good one, so I can't wait to check it out. So this one is Check and Mate. The Perfect Rivals to Lovers Romance. So this one I actually got from my local library because I completed the summer book reading challenge. It was like the first time ever that I've ever completed it. My librarian friend that does the book clubs that I'm in has always told her to sign up for the summer book reading program and then just log in your titles of books and all that stuff. And I think I logged in like 5 or 6 books, and suddenly I completed all 3 tiers of it. So I got this book. They had like a bunch of books to choose from, but like I wanted to try more of her books because I've heard that she's like, there's a lot of following for Ali Hazelwood. So I got this one, and it's a brand new book from the library. So this is the blurb at the back. Mallory Greenleaf is done with chess. Every move counts nowadays. After the sport led to the destruction of her family 4 years earlier, Mallory's focus is on her mom, her sisters, and the dead-end job that keeps the lights on. That is until she begrudgingly agrees to play in one last charity tournament and inadvertently wipes the board with notorious king killer Nolan Sawyer, current world champion and reigning bad boy of chess. Nolan's loss to an unknown rookie shocks everyone, especially Mallory. What's even more confusing, his desire to cross pawns again. What kind of gambit is Nolan playing? The smart move would be to walk away, resign, game over, but Mallory's victory opens the door to sorely needed cash prizes, and despite everything, she can't help feeling drawn to the enigmatic strategist. As she rockets up the ranks, Mallory struggles to keep her family safely separated from the game that wrecked it in the first place, and as her love for the sport she so desperately wanted to hate begins to rekindle, Mallory quickly realizes that the games aren't only on the board. The spotlight is hotter than she imagined, and the competition can be fiercely attractive and intelligent and infuriating. So, I am not like, I know kind of like the basic moves of chess, but I don't really play chess that much. I've never played like a whole game. So this is going to be interesting. I'm kind of like, whenever I read something that has like some kind of sports or kind of like activity that I'm not really focused on, I tend to kind of like gloss over reading about the sport itself and then just kind of like breezing through them and get back to the other parts of the story. So we'll see how this goes, because like other sports, like I read hockey romances, basketball romances, no, hockey and football, I think. I've read some of those, and like I said, my brain just sort of like flies over the technicality and all that stuff. So we'll see how this one works out. But it's my second owned book of Ali Hazelwood. So that's the other book. And then let's get to the ones that I got from the Dollar Tree. I think these ones I got first before that one. So these are the first three books that I got. So this one, I've never read anything by this author. It says, I'm Only Wicked with You by Julie Ann Long, The Palace of Rogues. I thought it was interesting. I like the cover. It says, he's the battle-hardened son of a bastard, raised in the wilds of New York. She's this sheltered blue-blooded darling of the London broadsheets, destined to marry a duke. Their worlds could only collide in a boarding house by the London docks, and when they do, the sparks would ignite all of England. Nothing can stop Hugh Cassidy's drive to build an American empire, unless it's his new nemesis, the arrogant, beautiful, too clever by half, Lady Lilias Vaughan. The fascination is mutual, the temptation is merciless, and the inevitable indiscretion, soul-searing, and the ruination of them both. Hugh's proposal salvages Lilia's honor but kills their dreams for their futures, until they arrive at a plan that could honorably set them free. But unraveling their entanglement inadvertently uncovers enthralling truths about Lilia's wounded tender heart and fierce spirit, about Hugh's stunning gentleness, depth, and courage. Soon Hugh knows that as surely as he'd fight 1,000 battles to win her, the best way to love Lilias means breaking his own heart. So I got this one from Dollar Tree for $1.25. I thought it was interesting. So we'll see how that works out. The next book that I got is a Robert Jordan book. I've never read any of his books. I've heard of his books. And I think we have some books from a different series. But, what do you call this? The Wheel of Time, which is a book series that my husband started reading years ago, but never really finished. But anyways, I saw this one at the Dollar Tree and I'm like, interesting. I've never heard of it. So it says this is the Warrior of the Altai. I don't know if it's part of a series or not. An untold epic An untold tale from the master of the epic fantasy, Robert Jordan. Draw near and listen, or else time is at an end. The watering holes of the plain are drying up. The fearsome fanghorn grows more numerous, and bad omens abound. Wolfgar, a leader of the Altai people, must contend with twin queens, warlords, prophets, and magic in hopes of protecting his people and securing their future. Elspeth, a visitor from another world, may hold the answers, but first, Wolfgar must learn to ask the right questions. But what if the knowledge that saves the Altai will also destroy them? So I don't know what it's about. I am interested in, I'm gonna see, I have to check and see if this is part of a series and all that stuff. So when I saw this one, I was like, oh my god, it's signed, but then it's printed signature. Apparently some authors will have their signature printed on their books. So this one has a printed signature of Robert Jordan, because he has since passed away. So this is a book that I got from Dollar Tree, and this is $1.25. And then this one is the third book from this Dollar Tree trip. So this one is actually book 3 of the Aurora cycle, I think. So this one is Aurora's End, Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. So I have read the Illuminae Files series, and I love it. It's like, it's a weird style of writing type deal. Like the book's style of writing, they have like dossiers, and sometimes they will have like the way you read it is kind of like a spiral thing. It's really interesting. I love the books. I don't own any of them. I probably will try to find some of them one of these days. But I saw this one and I was like, okay, this is actually a hardcover book, and it is from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. I'm gonna get it. So this is the back. It says, the squad you love is out of time. The alpha, the diplomat, the scientist, the gearhead, the warrior, the pilot, the trigger, the unbroken. And it is kind of like in good condition. So I got it from the Dollar Tree. So like I said, this is book 3. It says, is this the end? What happens when you ask a bunch of losers, disciplined cases and misfits to save the galaxy from an ancient evil? The ancient evil wins, of course. Wait, not so fast. When we last saw Squad 312, they were freaking out, working together seamlessly as an intergalactic battle raged, and an ancient superweapon threatened to obliterate Earth. Everything went horribly wrong naturally, but as it turns out, not all endings are endings, and the team has one last chance to rewrite theirs. Maybe 2, it's complicated. Cue Zilla, Finn, and Scarlet, and Magellan. Making friends, making enemies, and making history, sure, no problem. Cue Tyler, Kyle, and Ari, joining forces with the 2 of the galaxy's most hated villains. Okay, yeah, that too. Actually saving the galaxy, though? No, that will take a miracle. So like I said, this is like book 3. The first book is Aurora Rising, then Aurora Burning, and then these are the Illuminae Files. So I've read 1, 2, 3. I think I haven't read Memento yet. But I really enjoyed the Illuminae Files. So I can't wait to find the other 2 books of this one and kind of try to read this one. And then the last book that I have for this haul video is this book right here. I saw this one, and Jill Shalvis is one of those authors that I bought long time ago. I really enjoyed her romances, and they always have like a cute little doggy in the cover. So this one is from the Animal Magnetism series. I don't remember which book this one is. I actually might have this book already, but I saw it for $1.25 and I'm like, no, I'll get it. So this one is book 5 of the series. I think I have the first few. I'd have to double check my whole stash of books. So this is Jill Shalvis, Then Came You, from the Animal Magnetism series. It says, a woman's world is turned upside down by one night torrid fling in this animal magnetism romance from New York Times bestselling author Jill Shalvis. Veterinary intern Emily can't believe she wound up in the small town of Sunshine, Idaho, instead of the Los Angeles clinic she had always imagined. Now she has to put her plans to move to LA on hold for a whole year while she fulfills the obligation of her vet school scholarship. Then Wyatt, her gorgeous one-night stand from a Reno vet conference, introduces himself as her new boss, and Emily is just as drawn to his seductive looks and quiet strength as she was on that very steamy night. She soon learns that Wyatt isn't just a laid-back doctor, but the delicious alpha male tempting her away from her carefully laid-out plans. I think it's just gonna be a cute rom-com read. I haven't read these kinds of books in a while, so this would be good to pick up one of these days. So that is it for this haul video. Those are the books that I got from Target, Dollar Tree, and the library. Let me know in the comment section below if there's any of these books that kind of like intrigues you. I can't wait to see how Ali Hazelwood's Bride book is going to be for the October's read. I'm having sort of like a slow reading. It's not necessarily a slump because I'm still picking up books from time to time, but I'm not reading as much as I did the first 2 months of the year. For January and February, I think I've read like almost half of my reading goal for the year, and then it kind of like dwindled down. Maybe it's because I've been reading like multiple books at a time that it sort of like overloads my brain and I can't read them like before. But like before, I would read like my smut books from Kindle Unlimited. I'd read them in one sitting, that's it. And now I am struggling having these books sit on my Kindle for like more than a week or something. So hopefully I will keep on trucking with my reading. But let me know in the comment section below, are you reading this year? How many books you've read? It's not a competition or anything, but like I just want to know, what kind of books do you guys read? Any books that you'd like to recommend? Any of these books that I've shown you, have you read any from any of those authors or anything like that? And that is it for this haul video. If you got into this part of the video, thank you so much for listening to me ramble on about books. The next month is gonna be back to regular haul videos of stationery and all that stuff. I just like to throw in some kind of like different aspects of my interest in my videos, because I don't want to make a separate channel for every single thing. But you're gonna see, if this is the first time you're watching my videos, you're gonna see different types of things. You'll see mostly stationery haul videos, but sometimes you'll see me do book hauls, plushie hauls, toys. I also have like an obsession with Target, the fabric birds they have. I think in my other video I had the Halloween birds not too long ago. I also have, sometimes I'll have toy hauls and all that stuff. But let me know in the comment section below if you enjoyed this one. If you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to my channel. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye guys!